begins. Rival cries beneath my grin. Haunted whispers your pixels numb. Face my wrath till the edge succumb. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war room, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name. Buttons and wires, they scream, they twist. Electric hearts, there's no resist. Nightmare machine, every level's the same. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war rooms, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name. Buttons mash, the chaos begins. Rival cries beneath my grin. Haunted whispers your pixels numb. Face my wrath till the edge succumb. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war rooms, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name. Buttons and wires, they scream, they twist. Electric hearts, there's no resist. Nightmare machine, every level's the same. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war rooms, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name. Buttons mash, the chaos begins. Rival cries beneath my grin. Haunted whispers your pixels numb. Face my wrath till the edge succumb. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war rooms, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name. Buttons and wires, they scream, they twist. Electric hearts, there's no resist. Nightmare machine, every level's the same. Eerie night gaming like the flame. Control the trembling, feel the claim. Ghostly war rooms, pixel frame. Locked and loaded, you know the name.
Hello everybody and welcome to Eerie Nerd Gaming, and we are playing through Blueprints. I've never seen this before. I've never seen any gameplay of it. Came across it on Game Pass and thought I would check it out. I don't know what it's about or anything, but we'll work this out together. If you enjoy this video, it's also being streamed on YouTube. I will just say I'm going to have to flip between YouTube and Twitch because I'm streaming on both and I won't be able to check both chats. But if you check around, I'll try my very best to get involved. If you don't hear any reply to your comments or anything on YouTube, then it's because I'm focusing on the Twitch chat and vice versa. So let's get started, shall we?
last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay, so we've been left the house, presumably, and we've got to figure out going through the house what's going on, I guess. I don't know what the footsteps are at the top. I don't know anything about this. So is that every time I go outside, the footsteps go down? So is that how many footsteps I can take outside? So it's through here. You must have blueprints to draft. Okay. Oh, let's read this. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume that you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions by giving this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me with a home for the last half-century, and even I'm uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best luck. Herbert B. or F. Sinclair. Okay. I'm just going to turn down the volume. Just so that my voice and stuff can be heard, etc. Right, so what's this? The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve you as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access a blueprint by pressing the right trigger. Right. think I need to get to that door. That room at the very top. I have to get here, so I need to try and make my way there, that by the looks of it. Antechamber. From its root, the meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between the chamber and room 46. Okay. So let's go through here then. So whenever you enter the room, you gain 2 footsteps. Closet, 2 items, and a hallway. Well, if I put a closet in, that's just going to be a dead end. I could put a bedroom in, and that would be a turning. So maybe put a hallway in. Okay. So this is now a hallway. Right, okay. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, we've got something here. What's this? Doors in the west wing are likely to be locked. Okay. So we can go den, nuke, or storeroom. Again, storeroom is going to be a dead end, so I reckon den. This means that we can have, at least we have somewhere to go. So do I need to just look around here then, presumably? See what I can find. So I just picked up a gem. Fishing. Clock. Okay. So I think if we go this way. I'll make a pantry. But we'll be going back on ourselves by doing this. Yes. Okay. Doesn't matter. I think I can work this out. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit because before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest explorer in the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Okay. So your currency is like steps, I guess. That's very, very confusing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Let us check this out, I guess. So, corridor is always left unlocked. We've got the parlor. Let's put the parlor. I think there's going to be a puzzle in here. Right. So what's this? A pouch. Money pouch. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 coin in interest. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honour receiving an invitation to dine at your estate in the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we'd seen the decent society and were beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rivals to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love for games and puzzles that I had mentioned to you rather singular parlour game I played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colours. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Yours always, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, and only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, wind-up key. A component for the parlour games. Okay, right. So one's always true. Gems are in the true box. There's only one box in this room. There are 4 boxes in this room. So one will always tell the truth. One has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. There will always be at least one box with displays only false statements and one that only displays true statements. So the false statement is there's only one box in this room. There's not. There's 3 boxes. Is there another box in here? Somewhere? Because I think I got it right. Okay. So we can only go one way, which is this way. But what does that lead? Where does this lead on the map? Okay. So don't want to lose coins, so I'm going to put a bedroom in here. So where is this putting us? So it's going to put us into a corner, which I'm kind of stucking myself a little bit, but so we get 2 extra steps. I don't understand the whole steps thing, but the steps thing must be like a currency almost. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. I need a key for that one, so maybe come back here. So let's see, if I make my way back to the den, maybe I can go through the other door instead, which will be this one. Yeah, and we can go straight ahead instead, or we can go to a storeroom. Let's go to a storeroom. It will be a dead end though, but we've got stuff that we can pick up in here. An extra coin. We have a key that will open that chest in the bedroom, presumably. Oh, we've got a gem. Don't know what any of this stuff does, but we'll see. So there doesn't seem to be anything else in here, so I'm going to go make our way back into the bedroom. Presumably when you run out of steps, you then have to end the day, presumably. We have another key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. We'll take the gem as well. Okay. So if we go back to... We might have to go back to the entrance hall. In order to try and progress ourselves. Right, so this is the entrance hall. So I think if we go this way, yeah, and if we put in corridor, is there anything in this corridor? Apart from a crowbar, of course. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need... Could I rotate them? So that's not really going to help us. Oh well, because we can have a door going up, that's fine. I don't know what we've got here. What's this? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps more fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool when you regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, so we need to really have a note or something. Don't know what we're... it's probably just so you don't have to do loads of backtracking. It's probably just advising you to write stuff down rather than having to go do loads of backtracking, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. So, if we were to put the west wing on there, it would lead up to another doorway as well. If we put a guest bedroom, there would basically be a dead end and we'd be screwed. We wouldn't have anywhere else to go, same with a nursery, so we'll have to do the west wing hall so we can actually have somewhere to progress ourselves to. Now we could go this way, and this will mean that we could have... We'll put the observatory in here because, you know, right in the centre of the house makes perfect sense. The Fixed Stars, The Stars, Companions of the Constellations by Richard Witt. Okay, okay. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star. The twins' two trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice. Oh, so depending on what you see, will depend on what you get, presumably. I don't know if that is my understanding of it, or if that's what is actually going on, but... I'm not actually seeing anything here, so... No, I don't need it to go that way, I need it to go the other way. think that's pretty much all we can really do. So I think we should carry on going up here. And we can have a spare room or we can have a garage. I think having a garage, this will give us 3 keys in here. And we can then change the direction. And yes, I know we'll be going back to... Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty much all I can gather from here is keys. Okay, so let's go through the next door of the chapel. Now we are going to keep losing coins, so we have to try maybe not to come through here too much longer. Okay. I have kind of possibly screwed myself. I need to get some steps back. It might have to be that I end the day. If the steps run out. I don't really know what happens when the steps run out, but we'll see. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you were tired of the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hope your health improves shortly. KL. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now I'm running out of money quite fast, so I need to think about where I'm going next. Right. Right, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, what's this? A chair. Okay. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you don't like your initial 3 options. Okay. So that's this one here. It's not really going to send me anywhere, that's the thing. Because I can't go anywhere. So... let's just go to the billiards room because you can't actually do anything. Right. Billiards room. We have got a puzzle in here to try and work out. Okay. Right, darts. I don't know anything about darts, but we'll see what happens. Ah, okay. actually making a way up to the room. I've trapped myself in this continual loop. But okay. Okay, so I think I need to do anything with billiards cue. Nothing there. So what is this puzzle here then? Tag of 10 and a deer. Can't do anything with these. I don't know anything about darts, that's the thing. Might be 06, it's single. Or is that double? Is there a 24? Unless I go... I thought that was double. Maybe it's not. Single. Would that be... Maybe it's a... Oh, okay, right. So that's single, so that's 1, 3 is 4. I think that's double, so that would be 22? No. So if that's 12, is that triple 32? No. I don't know enough about darts. That's 12. There's not a 5, so it can't be half. Oh. 12 and 20. Okay, so I messed up. Okay, so that's 1 and 3 is 4. 12 and 20 is 32, but... Maybe it's not. I always thought that was doubled. Unless it's just 10. Nope. Don't think I know enough about darts to make this assumption. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Nope. So 12, 4, 12 plus 10 is 22. I always thought that was double, so maybe I'm just wrong on that. Let's try 19. I don't know why I'm thinking 19. No, that's not right. I always thought that was double. That's why I think it's 20, but it's not 20. It keeps resetting every time I do it. So let me just check something. so they're triple. So these ones are singles. That's triples. That would be 42. But 12 plus 30 is 42, but there's not a 42 button here. So that's 12. Well, that one's 4. 12, 4, 12, 15. Okay, so turns out we've got to do some mathematics here, and I'm not good with mathematics. So, the blue is addition, orange is subtraction, pink is multiplication, and purple is division. So this is going to be fun. So 12, so that's 4. So 12 with 12 minus 10 is 2. 16 minus 3 is 13. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay. 10 times 4 is 40. Minus 5 is 35. That can't be right. Okay. So 4 times 5 is 20 minus. No. 4. How do you work out what? Five subtract by 4 is 1 plus 10, so 11. That's going back to the start, I got that wrong. 4. Then plus, so 12 minus 10 is 2. 16 minus 3 is 13. 2 divided by 2 times 6 is 12. 5. This is what I don't get. So 4 times 10 is 40. Minus 5 is 35, so it can't be that. 5 times 4 is 20, minus 10 is 10. I've tried that, it's not that. Or maybe 20. Yes, there we are. 5 times 4 is 20, minus 10. Yeah, okay, get it. So we got a key card. The electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Ah, we have got... Oh no, that was a... Was that a security door? No, I don't think it was. So this is this bedroom here. Let me just keep loading up on... It's just going to keep moving to 26. Okay, so... Right, so let's have a look at this. We've got nowhere that we can go now. So... I'm going to call it a day. Are you sure you want to call it? Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have all been reset. Well, I can't really go anywhere. I'll just be ended up going in circles, so... So, Mount Holly, Cozy Cottage, total room 17, rank reached 4, steps taken 50, items found 3. It's a very confusing game. Day 2. It is a very confusing game. I can give it that much. So this is pretty much exactly the same. Blah blah blah. Okay. So let's go this way. Right, we'll go down. This will give us the gem. Then we can go right here. And we'll go... We'll guess bedroom so that we can get the steps at least. So we'll boost up our steppage. Oh, we also get car keys. Spare set of car keys. And... Yep, that's that same letter, okay. So we can go bedroom or parlour. Let's go parlour because we've got a puzzle in here, so... Ah, it's this one, okay. It's this puzzle again. So someone will always tell the truth. difference. Let me read this. Oh, it's the same. So one is the false, one is true. This box is the black box. It's this one. It must be true. Oh, poop. Nothing in there. Oh well. I've got no coins to lose. So, let's have a look. Doesn't really do anything in the corridor. It's just... Okay, we could put the observatory in. And then we find 2 stars. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Cool. And we have a door here. And this will lead to... We're going to go to the hallway. Okay, so storeroom, pantry, or we go leads to a room of a colour of your choice. We'll go pantry. We'll get some coinage. Coinage. Security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I haven't got any gems. I need some gems. So I might need to go back. Oh, poop. Oh, damn it. I shot myself in the foot here. Oh, no. I need to pick something. Well, I'll have to put the closet in, can't put anything else. Let's give us a gem, and let's give us a key, and now you give us a gem, you son of a bitch. So we have to go through the observatory. And there we go this way. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Spare room. Let's pop a spare room in. Doesn't do anything, I don't think. Nope. Bedroom. Storeroom. We'll put the bedroom in. Should technically lead us to the entrance hall. Maybe we can try and go around the other way. You never know, we might be able to. gives us some coins and something else. 2 dice. Don't know what the dice does. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. That's what I thought. So we're going to go this way. Okay. I physically can't go anywhere else. Let's redraw. Aha. Okay. We're going to go dark room. Oh dear. I can't see the floor plans while I draft in this room, apparently. Does that mean that I just get a random... Oh dear. Sorry if you can hear sneezing. My partner's not very well. That's one. Just hope for the best. Ah, darn it. It's the furnace. Okay, so I literally have nowhere else to go then. The only other room that I could go into would be the dining. Would go through the dining room to create another room, in the hopes that maybe I get something worthwhile. Less likely items to be lying around your house, the chapel, or the commissary. Let's put the commissary. Might be able to buy some items. What can we buy? So 50% sale off, day 20 and 21. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience caused. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be in the laboratory. Any questions and concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so how do I purchase something? So, what does a sledgehammer do? Can shatter padlocks on locked trucks. Oh, balls. That was pointless. Absolutely pointless. I thought maybe I could smash down a door. Or smash down a wall or something. Absolutely pointless. So there's literally nowhere I can really go. That leads me all the way to the parlour. And the parlour leads me back to the den, and then so on and so forth. this bedroom. And this doesn't really lead anywhere. Okay, I'm guessing we'll have to call it a day there then. So I can't physically do anything else. Okay. So we've got our entrance hall again, so let's go straight up this time. Oh, the den is probably a good shout, isn't it? We've got the gem in here. We're going in from a different angle this time. Ooh. So, let's go straight ahead, and we can't. So, let's go bedroom, and then we go this room here. I need to do something. I would lose a coin if I had coins, but I don't have coins. So let's just carry along the corridor into the next room. Oh. Okay, we are at a okay, we're at a problem. Let's go utility closet and see what this does. Okay, keycard entry system. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm going to try anyway. You never know. Okay. So that'll take us back to the den, and then we'll be back about. Or we can do the commissary and just see if we can extend it, but at least use one gem, it's fine. I can't buy anything from here yet. So we're just going to go up to the next room. And if we put that one in there, at least we can go up or down. If we go up, this will take us to the parlor, the pantry. Either way, it's going to be a dead end. So let's go nuke. I suppose. Right. This way. Potentially. Billiard room will take us back to the entrance hall. But it's just the darts thing again. Okay, well we know what we're doing now. So that's 17. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. 12 plus 4 is 16. Minus 11 is 16 minus 11 is 5. That's not right. Yes, it is. 10 times 15. No. 15 times 3 is 30. 3 times 15. No. 15 times 3 is 45 minus 10 is 35. That can't be right. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3. 5, 10, 15. So it's 15. 7 times 1 is 7 minus 3. No. 7 times 3 is 7, 14, 21. Minus 1 is 20. Nope, that's not right. Okay. 17, 6, 7, 8. 12 times 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16. Minus 11 is 5. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3. 5, 10, 15 is 15. 7 minus 1 is 6 times 3. 6, 12, 18. There we are. That was a little bit easier than the last one. Right, so that could be... That could take us back to the entrance hall. So that's us done the whole kind of loop around there. So we're going to head through here. We need an office. Oh, we need 2 gems for that one, so we'll do this one. So this game is blue box is true. This box is empty. You are in the parlor. Oh, goodness me. Is it black or blue? Because one tells the truth, one is false, and one is empty. Blue box is true. I think it's going to be this one. Because it is telling me the truth. No, I did it. Got it wrong again. Damn it. Okay, let's move on. So, we need... Might put a pantry in there so we can at least get some coinage. And an orange. That'll give us some more footsteps. And... Hello, Penny Pie. Thank you very much for joining. see your messages come up in the chat. Hold on. Don't know why I'm not seeing that. Let me just get this chat up. I don't like this new. I don't like the stream manager. I hate it. It's rubbish. There we are. Yes, it's very interesting. It's a puzzle game, and it's very interesting. Some challenging puzzles. You've got to make your way up to this room at the very top. The antechamber, that's the plan. And each room has a different challenge to it. So it might have a puzzle, or it might have, you might get things, or they might take things away, or you might have to try and work out the map to get there. It's very, very confusing, but it's okay. It's okay. Right, so we're going to go through here. You are more likely to draw green rooms when drafting. We're going to do spare room. Okay, this is just an empty room, nothing in here. Oh, bollocks. Then you come across things like this, of where you're blocked. Because some rooms cost things, and if you don't have them, then you're stuck. So I'll have to use the storeroom. And when you get stuck and you can't do any more, you basically have to reset the day. When you reset the day, you lose everything, and you lose all the rooms. So essentially, you have to start again. So I think there's anywhere else I can go. I don't think there is. I keep trapping myself. I'm going to go through the dining room, and I've got one more room I can add on, so I'm just going to see if adding this on will actually benefit me at all. Let's put coat check, so we can pick it up the next day. So check item. Okay. Alright, that was pointless. Okay. We'll have to just restart the day. So this is the first day. This is how it went on the first day, second day, and then this is the third day. So we got a little bit better than the other days, but it's certainly an interesting concept for a game. Day 4. Okay, so we have to think about which way we want to go, so we'll just go straight up. Okay, I can give us a storeroom. We'll go pantry because we could use the coins, to be fair. We'll go spare room. Ah, bums. Use the storeroom. We'll just pick up some stuff here. And then that is the end of that route. which is okay because actually the storeroom actually comes to the end there, so the end of the wall, but can't pass through it, so you can't go down from the bottom. So we'll just have to go this way. We'll put in the parlour and see if we can actually get this puzzle right this time. So one box tells the truth. Gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. And the gems are in this box. Okay. So it is, there will always be at least one box displaying false. Only one box is a prize, the other two are always empty. There will always be at least one of the true statements. Okay. Gems are not in this box. I think it's going to be the white one. I just have a feeling. Damn it. Was that list on the counter in the pantry anything important? Oh no, it was, I don't know. I think it's telling you something about um, fruit and vegetables, and it's just like a letter um, for the housekeeper and the change you had. But I don't know where the rest of the fruit is. You can't access anything else in this room, just the money and the fruit. And every time the rooms are the same, so the information is the same in the rooms. Right. Kitchen. Or bedroom. Bedroom. But I just fucked myself. Yeah. I've just fucked myself. Bollocks. Don't know who that is. Okay. I have royally fucked myself. I haven't done well this round. It potentially is, but I've not come across the room yet. Unfortunately. But I fucked myself anyway, so. I'm just gonna go to the closet. Because there's no point. I need to restart the game, I think. Oh, I could redraw. Right. Anything I can redraw? I can't redraw from anywhere. Well, that was a waste of time. We'll just call it a day there. Okay, let's go this way first. Okay, we've got discover less common floor plans while drawing from the library. Oh, it tells you a route to go. Okay, don't know what that is for though. Book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, EPCW Pump System User Manual, or Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest. Let's go this one. Okay, don't know what that does. What's this book here? Don't know. Nothing's got no text in it. What's this? The House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press RB to pull up the directory. Okay, 2 stories, wall-to-wall books around the reader in this room exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. Type, drafting, blueprints, rarity, unusual, drafted, 1 line. Don't know what any of that means. Temporal records. Resource records. Steps taken. Okay. Draft records. Puzzle records. Okay. It's basically just giving me my stats, I think. What's this one? Scrapbook. Yeah, it's literally just giving me my stats. Nothing that exciting. Okay, so it's a case of moving on now. The foundation does not reset each day. The aquarium is every colour of room. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay. So if I was to go aquarium or foundation. So this room doesn't reset. So does that mean that whenever we start a new day, this room is exactly the same? It just stays there? Okay. This is pointless. Okay, so there's no point going down because it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, presumably. Yeah, presumably that's right. Yeah, so it means that, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. So yeah, you're probably right. Right, okay. Let's see if we can actually get this right, because so one is false, one is true, and one is right, so this box is black, so that's true. The gems are in a true box. This box is blue. Oh, for fuck's sake. One is telling the lie. And one will have two in it. So one's true, one's telling a lie, and one will actually have two gems in it. So that will be telling the lie. This box is black. We'll try the blue box. Oh, damn. That's annoying. Not been getting them right recently. I got them right the first time. Locked. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me? I can't go any further till I get a key. So, okay, back to the entrance hall it is. If I go to here, I can get the key. I can maybe go and unlock that door. I don't have any coins to lose by going in the chapel, so it's okay. I can just go this way and straight ahead, and then use it to unlock this door. And this will lead me to the bedroom. And then nothing in here, just the bedroom, but you get the steps for coming in here. Okay. Of course I'm going to choose a hallway. Gives me two options then. Okay, you don't get anything for the courtyard. I'm going to go drawing room. And it's sending me down. That's another thing. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, shit. To be fair, I could do it with that storeroom. The boudoir. Okay. But it doesn't go anywhere, that's the annoying thing. It's a shame that you can't just rotate the rooms. Just takes you to a brick wall. Okay, so I need to go back through my map. I could go this way. Oh, getting closer, but I don't want to jinx it because I'll probably come up a cropper. And yes, it is. Straight away. So we have to go all the way back. To the library, I believe. Let's just, might as well just go in here, see what we can get. What's going to be different? I'll say, so 9 plus nothing is 9. 15 minus 7 is 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Four multiplied by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. Purple is divided, so 20 divided by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 20 divided by 5. My brain is not working. 4, yes, of course it is. Okay. 5 times, no. 6 minus 3 is 3. Times 5 is 5, 10, 15. Divided by 15 is 1. Yay! Maths. I was able to work out maths. I failed foundation maths, but I still was able to do it. So, I need to... right. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way, and then use the key on the door. Special key. Ooh. Oh. So, enter gymnasium. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh, shit. Okay. But we've got 1, 2, 3 doors. Oh, we've got something here. What's this? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honour. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honour. The previous medal was of course her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative is Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began writing using Marigold as a pen name to fire her from the political association that one might make with Sinclair family. It was. Swinburne author considers herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love for the colour red, a statement that has been held in much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique in the Royalist Party and the unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Oh god, there's quite a lot to read, isn't there? I can't read the whole lot. For God's sake. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trousdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group had come forth officially to take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed that the authorities will be the work of the insurgents group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of the Blackwater. Huffington Post was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of the unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced split with her long-term publishing partner. Huffington Post, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of the fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer and distanced himself from the publisher this week. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down by a local last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown Manning was the last trial began. Blah blah blah. No traces discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author of the illustrator who fanciful stories are written under the pen name of Marion Marigold, was last seen by close friends around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never ride home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Thieves at the royal capital of Fen, Eerie, have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms are historically been reserved exclusively to one of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security systems. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumoured to have stolen the renowned ruby crown of the Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel, whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumours are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, well that was all interesting. Now it did tell me in the game, in one of the previous rooms, that I should be making notes, but I'm not. Right, where are we? Right, archives, let's go. We've only got a couple of rooms more that we need to go. So that door's locked. What's the bet in this door's locked? Yep, and what's the bet in this door's locked? Oh no, it's open, okay. Secret chamber, ooh. Leads to a secret room. Okay. Red Rover. The key to the bedroom. let's go orange. Shit. It's locked. Okay. Okay. The only place that I can go now is back to the Nook. And I'm running out of footsteps. But if I go in here, I actually get some footsteps back, don't I? Not very many, but I get some. And if I go parlour, then den, and then I have to go through here again. I'll lose some coinage, but tough. Foundation, library. Right. Okay. I bet you this door's gonna be locked or something. No, okay. Oh shit, it's a dark room. So you don't know what room this is gonna be. So it could be anything. Okay, okay. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, fuck. I should have just stuck with it. Okay. There's a little hamster. You're going on your wheel. Okay. The only thing I can hope is... What's this? Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not much fun, as my friends will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, and but today will be a good day, and because he is at camp. Okay, fair enough. Each to their own, I suppose. Right, what's this? Oh, we got some gems. Okay, that's always handy. Right, let's go back into the next room. Okay, East Wing Hall. I'm just going to do this so I can expect to see if I get I don't know, a key or something somewhere. Maid's chamber, less likely to find. Freeze your accounts. leaves the lights on so you can actually see what you're doing, okay? But it doesn't make any difference whatsoever because I'm about to run out of footsteps. Oh, the maid's unhappy. What's that? Broken lever. Could prove to be useful. Okay, orchard. Okay. Well, it's not going to be useful at all because I'm running out of footsteps, so... that's not sketchy at all. So that courtyard will take me to the nook, and then the nook will be the last room that I'll be able to go into because I will run out of steps. That's basically what it's saying. Well, let's go to the nook and then we'll die. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house may be a little bit different. Okay, that's the best that we've done because we've got 27 rooms altogether. I think, however, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, I think. Yeah, I uncovered quite a lot that time. I'm going to save it. It's gonna be saved. Everything that we've done so far, I'll be able to go back and look over it later. But I think I'm going to leave it there because it's getting quite late, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, then please consider subscribing. This will be available on YouTube and also Twitch catch up as well. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you again.